This is Uke Revolution. I'm Brooke, and you're watching a lesson for the Bee Gees song, Night Fever, Night Fever. So in this video, I'll show you the chord shapes. They're already on the screen if you want to start looking at them while I talk about business stuff. We are playing a step down from the original to make it a little bit easier. I know that sounds wild because you're looking at an F sharp and an E. I promise you it's easier than it would have been. So if you want to play in the original key, you can use capo 2 and the chords we learned today. And I'm going to give you an alternate for both of the E and the F sharp, so don't panic. We'll look at strum patterns, the chord progressions you need for each part of the song, and then I'll put all the lyrics and the chords on the screen, and you can play along with me if you want. There are timestamps for everything. If you don't want to watch all of the lesson, you can skip to the play along. It's up to you. There is a PDF song sheet for this song. It's available in the member library or in the online shop. And if you check the caption below, there's links to all of that stuff, plus other kind of foundational lessons on the channel. So let's start learning the song. So we have A, G, D, B minor 7. I'm looking at everything on my computer screen. That's why I look away from the camera. FYI, F sharp minor. If you want to play F sharp minor 7, which is a tad more accurate, but it's harder to play, you can play the 5th fret, the E string, the 6th fret, the G and the C string, and the 7th fret, the A string. This is F sharp minor 7. What else? C sharp minor 7. F sharp. So F sharp, you can bar the bottom 3 strings on the 1st fret. You've got your middle finger on the E string of the 2nd fret and your ring finger on the top string, the G string of the 3rd fret. If you don't want to play F sharp, you can play F sharp 7. It's a bar chord. It is a bar chord on the 6th fret and then the A string of the 7th fret. I think it works in this song. Like I just thought of this when I started recording. We'll check it later. E minor 7, D major 7. So you're going to bar the 2nd fret. And then the A string of the 4th fret, and E. So the substitute I'm going to use today, E major 7, is like the D major 7 chord, the same shape, but we're going to move it up 2 frets. So we're on the 4th fret, we're barring the 4th fret, you got your A string of the 6th fret. This is E major 7. So it's a good substitute in this song for E. And when it comes in the song, it's coming with the B minor 7, which is already this whole bar shape with that same finger on the 2nd fret. So you would just be switching back and forth between the 2nd fret and the 4th fret. Chords of the song. So the verse is, listen to the ground, there is movement all around. It's really long. It also bleeds into that, the sweet city woman, she moves through the night. The chorus is of course the night fever part. Then I got the night fever. And the bridge is the, here I am, praying for this moment to last. Living on the music so fine. In between all these forward slashes, we're gonna call that a bar or a measure. And inside those bars and measures, there are 4 beats. If you see one chord name within 2 sets of forward slashes, that is 4 beats. If you see a bunch of little different things, like on the 2nd line there in the verse, there's D hyphen, G hyphen, all of those things are 1 beat. So that will be D for 2 and G for 2. So I'm going to talk you through all of the chords for all the parts. So we have in the verse A, G, D, and A for 4 each. A and B minor 7 for 4, D for 2, G for 2, and A for 4. In kind of the second half of the verse, F sharp minor, G, F sharp minor, C sharp minor 7 for 4, F sharp minor for 4, B minor 7 for 2, and F sharp or F sharp 7 for 2. And what else? Chorus, night fever part. B minor 7 for 4, E minor 7 for 4, D major 7 for 4, E minor 7 for 4, and then we repeat it. The bridge. The bridge is all E and B minor 7. Do you want to play all those E chords? I don't either, so I'm going to play an E major 7. So we're going back and forth here, and then we speed up the back and forth. So we have E, B minor 7, E, B minor 7. They're 4 each, and then we speed up how fast we're going back and forth. E for 2, B minor 7 for 2. Again, E for 2, B minor 7 for 2, E for 4, and B for 4. Aside from F sharps and E stuff, it's pretty straightforward, this song. The tricky bit comes when you're going to decide how you want to style it. I made a lesson a while ago that was about how you can figure out the strum pattern by yourself using the tempo of the song and a Google search. That's linked in the caption below. And one of the points I make in that video is that these songs that kind of sit in the middle, tempo wise, they're not that fast, they're not that slow. And this tends to be a lot of dance and disco songs. It's either difficult to play island strum because the song is too slow, or it's difficult to play a more rhythmic and like funky kind of strum pattern because the tempo is too fast. So you can kind of choose, are you going to play it a little bit slower? Or are you going to play a little bit faster? Or you can just play a down strum and then that's easy. Stay on the beat. But so the one at the top, this is a divided beat, something like Island Strum. And this will be easier to play this song in if you use a faster tempo. So the first one is a combination of like two different, one of them's Island Strum, one's not. You can play this whole pattern, or you can actually just take one half of this pattern and just play that part. So we have down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up, chunk up. The second half of it, the second bar, that's the Island Strum. So you can play this whole song in Island Strum, but you might want to speed up the tempo of a little bit because it makes it easier to stay in rhythm. Or you can play this down, up, chunk up, and just repeat that part. Or you can mix and match them, mix them up. So I'm going to play the verse with just the Island Strum, but for those bars that have two chords, I'll use that down, up, chunk up thing. I think I'm going to try to remember it when I get there, because I could just get stuck in Island Strum. It's so easy. 2, 3, Island Strum, verse A, G, D, A. Second line, A, B minor 7, down, up, chunk up, A. Third line, night fever night. What I'll probably do today in the play along is use the divided beat one because it's more accessible for more people to play along. So we'll be playing it a little bit faster than the original. And the second one there is just the down. If you want to make it a little bit funkier and more rhythmic, it's going to be a lot more difficult to sing and play. You can use a subdivided beat. So we're counting, instead of just counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, we're now counting 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a. We're dividing the beat up further. So in this case, to squeeze all of that in, you might want to slow down the tempo of a song a little bit. So the regular tempo of the song, the original, or a bit slower. So these are just some ideas. There's also a lesson on the channel with 16 different strum patterns laid out and demonstrated. It has a free PDF. So there's a bunch of strum patterns in this same rhythm that you can also do. So this is down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up. So I'll demonstrate it with the bridge chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up. B minor 7. Down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, chunk up. I'm going really slow right now. This one may be a little easier to play. I don't know. Down, up, chunk. Down, up, chunk. Down, up, chunk. Down, up, chunk. And I'll play it with the first couple lines of the verse. Down, up, chunk. Down, up, chunk. Down, up, chunk. Down, up, chunk. A, G, D, A. So it works really nice when you have two chords in a bar to play that one, because you're just playing down, up, chunk for one chord and down, up, chunk for the next chord. I'm gonna play the whole thing, but let's have an overview of the whole song. Because there's a lot of different parts, even the verse feels like two different parts. It seems like you could get lost in it, but it has a really basic layout. We're playing the intro, the chorus chords. Then we have verse 1, chorus, bridge, chorus, verse 2, and then we have chorus, bridge, chorus again. And then that's it. When we get to the end of the song, the original fades out on the chorus, but you can just play the chorus as many times as you want and then end on B minor 7. The singing notes, let me give you the singing notes, and then we're going to play it. The singing note for the first part is the key tone A. So if you hit the A string, listen to the ground, there is movement all around. Sweet City Woman, which I kind of think is like verse B, but I made it all one big verse, is if you hold the F sharp minor chord, it's the C string. Sweet City Woman, the chorus. Night Fever is the A string of the B minor 7 chord. Night Fever. And the bridge, if you hold the E major 7 chord or the E chord, it's the E string. Here I am. You gotta tap into that falsetto, okay? Tap into your inner BG, or more than one. You might have more than one. Let's hit it. And I'm finding that singing note, remember? If you hit the B minor 7, it's the G string. Listen to the ground, listen to the ground. It's hard to find, so I kind of hum it in my head. Or in this sense, I'm gonna do a little mouth trumpet thing around it to like keep it in my ear. 1, 2, 3, like this. Listen to the ground, there is movement all around. Something going down, I can feel it. On the waves of air, there is dancing out there. It's something we can share, we can steal it. The sweet city woman, she moves through the light, controlling my mind and my soul. When you reach out for me, girl, and the feeling is right. Night fever, we know how to do it. Give me that night fever, we know how to show it. Here I am, praying for this moment to last. Living on the music so fine, born on the wind, making it mine. I got that night fever. I got out the nasty falsetto. Give me that night fever. We know how to show it. Need of our love, don't need no help for us making. Give me just enough to take us to the morning. I got fire in my mind, I get hot in my pocket. I'm growing in the dark if you want it. The sweet city woman, she moves through the light, controlling my mind and my soul. Reach out for me, girl, and the feeling is right. Night fever, we know how to do it. Me that night fever, we know how to show it. Here I am, praying for this moment to last. Living on the music so fine, born on the wind, making it mine. Me that night fever, we know how to do it. What if we do the Barry White version though? Give me that night fever, we know how to show it. Give me that night fever, we know how to do it. Just like Barry, give me that night fever, we know how to show it. And on a beat, night fever, we know how to do it. Cha cha cha. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. It's been the longest January in maybe the history of mankind. And I've been doing a couple of message songs so far this month. So I wanted to do something fun. Anyway, thanks for playing music with me. If you have any questions, let me know in the caption. I respond in the comments. I respond to all comments on YouTube that are relevant to the lesson or the channel. And I will see you next time with another lesson or play along. Peace out, everybody. Stay funky. Bye-bye.